Hey guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're going to be going over about 100 plus Funko Pops expected to be announced in September. Now guys, we do have a lot to go over today. A couple different categories from anime. We have some Star Wars in there, DC, video games, and more. However, I do want to ask the question of the day before we get started, which is, what is a Funko Pop line you would love to see Funko make that they haven't made yet? Now guys, these new leaks and rumors for September are going to be shared over from the Scarlet Joker, so thank you so much to them. And keep in mind that nothing is officially confirmed until Funko does announce it, as anything can be changed, delayed, or canceled. Alright, so let's go ahead and kick things off with anime here, starting off with My Hero Academia. We are getting a new wave after a little bit. A couple of you guys have been asking about My Hero, so here we go. We have All for One Young, then we have Hawks with the Sword, a Pop Plus of Shoto Todoroki, a Pop Plus of Toga, as well as a Pop Premium of Izuku and Midoriya, and then finally a Pop Super of Tomura. If it's a super, I gotta guess it's like Tomura in his form, like that weird looking form he has. Anyways though, we're also expected to see some exclusives in this wave. So it's gonna be a pretty big My Hero wave. I wonder if this is the last wave we're gonna get for a while, just because My Hero definitely hasn't been selling as great as it used to. And a lot of people didn't like the ending of My Hero, so it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. I'm curious to see how this wave kind of sells overall, because it's not like we really have any new characters here, unfortunately. It is all characters we have. I mean, maybe the Young All for One could be considered new, since it's like completely different than what we've gotten before. But every other character is just going to be an updated version of that character. There's no real new characters, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's going to be a very interesting wave. I just hope the molds turn out really well. For My Hero fans, let me know if you guys are excited. Honestly, after kind of hearing the ending, and I was technically spoiled by it, kinda, I just have had no drive to really finish My Hero. I stopped, I think, short of right around when they were all kind of fighting Tomura. And that was about it. I didn't really care to finish what was going on, or, you know, I don't really have a desire to finish the next season when it comes. Next up, for One Piece fans, we do have our Egghead wave. Finally, Funko is finally making Egghead figures. This includes Dr. Vegapunk, Sanji, Chopper, Nico Robin, Brook, and a Pop Plus of Monkey D. Luffy. So this should be all in their Egghead outfits there. A new updated Brook. We are getting a pre-time skip Brook in the future too, for anybody wondering. But we know of at least one of the exclusives in this wave, or at least two actually. One being Lilith, which was spotted over at like a Target shelf. It did have the barcode on the shelf, which kind of gave it away that it's most likely going to be a Target exclusive. And then we also recently just got Edison over at Amazon, which is available for pre-order now. If you want to grab it, there's a link down below. Other than what's listed here, everything else will be a surprise announced with the line. So let me know, for One Piece fans, if you're excited for this Egghead wave. Obviously, we're missing some other Straw Hat members here, like, I mean, pretty much half the Straw Hats. You know, Sanji, I think, would have been a really good one. Zoro's missing here, so they must be saving some of these characters for exclusives. I mean, even Nami's not in this list, but at least Nico Robin is. I'm very excited to pick that one up. I love Nico Robin. Next up, we have a brand new anime line to Funko, which is Delicious in Dungeon here. So this features all kinds of characters. We have Laos with Chase with the Gourmet Guide. Then we have Marcel, a Pop Plus of Chilchuck with the Mimics. We're going to get another Mimic Pop, which is pretty fun. The Freeran one was awesome. Next, we have a Pop Plus of Senshi Cooking, and then finally, Fallon Chimera there, and then also exclusives expected. That Chimera one's gonna be crazy. While I haven't seen the show, I've seen figures of that specific character, and that thing's gonna look so weird. I don't really have too much more to say about Delicious in Dungeon here. I just like the fact that Funko's kind of branching off into some other anime, so this is pretty cool. Now, our final anime lineup for today's video is Tokyo Revengers. I know you guys heard this rumor like, it's been like 2-3 years at this point. It's been crazy, but they're finally expected next month. So this includes Takemichi with a battle damage chase, excuse me. Then we have Draken, and then finally Mikey, and some possible exclusives here. I don't think this is gonna sell well at all, like at all. I think they're just way too late for the game for this show. There's no hype around this set, even remotely. This feels like one of those things where it would have been better to kind of just can this. And I get it, there are fans of it. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not saying it might not sell decently, or it could sell amazingly. Just really analyzing the current state of this anime, nobody's talking about it right now. So it feels weird to do a whole product line of it, but again, it could do well. We'll see. Moving on to DC Comics, we have DC New Classics here, which includes some Justice League members. We have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern. Okay, so every time I see these DC lists, I always hope to see Green Arrow. I don't know what it is with Funko. They will not make a new Green Arrow. We have the original one, then we have the Gemini's metallic one, and then we got some like NFT one, and we have the Arrow CW set, but we have not had an updated Green Arrow comic book look in years. I don't get it. What is their problem with what is everyone's problem with Green Arrow? He's so cool. And I just don't get it. Like, I know he's not the most popular Justice League member, but like, what is the slander on Green Arrow? Please make an updated Green Arrow. What is going on, Funko? Anyways, though, continuing on with DC Comics, we also have DC Superman Shield Through the Ages. So we have Superman 1938, 1950, Blackest Night, and The Fall of Sinestro. Moving on to pop video games here. First up, we have Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people are excited for Kingdom Hearts. We haven't had a full new pop set in a while. So this does include Roxas with the Keyblade, then we have Xeon with the Keyblade, Xeonheart, I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering these names. I've never been a fan of Kingdom Hearts personally. Also with the Keyblade, and then finally Lingering Will there. So let me know if I have any Kingdom Hearts fans in the comments and if you guys are excited for these or if you would have preferred to see some other characters. Something I did notice with this lineup though is it doesn't look like there are any exclusives. Our next Pop Games lineup includes Marvel Rivals here, and we have Luna Snow, Magic, and Jeff the Landshark. And as you know, we've already seen these Funko Pops, so we know what they're going to look like. And then we're also expecting to get a keychain and plush of Jeff the Landshark. They did a pretty good job on these molds. They kind of did exactly what I thought they were going to do. They went pretty basic with these, but hopefully we'll get some updated, like, you know, skin variations in the future. I think that'd be really cool, especially with Magic and Luna. And Jeff, I felt like it was just a missed opportunity to include him like spitting water or something, or maybe him upside down. Next up, from Baldur's Gate 3, we have 3 new pops, and we've already actually seen them also from SDCC. This includes Gale with a Chase, as well as Wild. Another Pop Games pop we had was Dungeons Master Guide cover for 2024. Now our final Pop Games line includes FNAF Help Wanted 2 here. This includes Scrap Baby, Glitch Trap Banny, and a Pop Premium of DJ Music Man. As you can see, we know what these pops are going to look like. Now guys, the last few lines we have here includes Pop Movies, TV, and other stuff like that. First up, from Godzilla, we have Pop Supers of Sleeping Godzilla, Sleeping Space Godzilla, and Sleeping Ghidorah there. So a lot of people actually are a little upset that our first ever normal Ghidorah pop is going to be sleeping rather than just a normal Ghidorah pop. I am assuming eventually we will get one, but the first one we got was Mecha, now it's sleeping. I wonder why they won't just do a normal one. Next up, for Pop Horror, we do actually have Nosferatu here, including Count Orlok and Ellen Hutter. For WWE, we have a ton of new pops, including The Rock with the fanny pack. That's gonna be hilarious, oh my gosh. Then we're getting Eric Bischoff from WCW, Lita, that's pretty cool, as well as Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're also getting a pop speech bubble of him pretty soon, dropping here soon. Jimmy Hart, a Pop Premium of Triple H in the ring entrance, and exclusives. The next addition to the Pop Memes line is going to be Skeletor running away. I guess that could be kind of funny. From Nightmare Before Christmas, we're expected to get a patchwork set here of Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, and Zero, and some exclusives. How does that work when they're kind of like, especially Sally, she's already kind of like patched up. How does that work? I'm curious. For TMNT fans, we have more Last Ronin pops here, including Moja, Odin, Uno, and Yi. Hopefully I didn't butcher those too bad. This next one's a pretty fun lineup. We have Atlantis, the Lost Empire, including Milo, as well as Kita. For Muppets fans, we're expected to get a full new lineup of First Mate Piggy, Fozzie, Gonzo, and a deluxe of Kermit with the Banjo, and exclusives. I actually really want to see that Kermit with the Banjo. I've seen so many of those like, like animated like meme things where he's with like Sukuna as well as like Perfect Cell, and he's like playing the banjo or he's just like mocking it. Kermit has been my all-time favorite entered into the Animeverse character lately. Let me know if you guys have seen those videos. They're pretty ridiculous. Star Wars fans, we're getting all kinds of new pops. From the Clone Wars, we're getting Asajj Ventress. We're also getting Jesse with the Unmasked Chase, as well as Hondo there. Then we also have Star Wars Rebels Kanan and Tales of the Jedi Count Dooku, and some expected exclusives. Now our last line of pops includes Animaniacs here, and this is an updated set. We haven't seen any pops from this in a while, I feel like. This includes Yakko, Wacko, Dot, Slappy Squirrel, as well as a 2-pack of Pinky and the Brain, and some exclusives. Let me know if you guys are excited for these. Well guys, that's about 100 new Funko Pops expected in September. Out of all these new lists, let me know which ones you're most excited for. I definitely want to check out some of the One Piece and a majority of the anime. I kind of just want to see how they turn out. Always excited for anime, as you guys know, but the DC Pops sound pretty interesting too, and a couple other things in there. But like I said, let me know which ones you plan to go after. That does wrap up the video today though. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to go ahead and end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.